Hello, today I have a whole video that I want to share with you today. It is pretty massive. It's a lot of things that I've been collecting. So this is stuff from Michaels, and I have, let me just move this out of the way, some more stuff right here that is all Michaels, things from Michaels. And I also have some stuff that I got at Joann. So I did a video, like a little sneak peek into my, into my craft room, and you could see that I had a lot of things into this basket as well. So I am going to be sharing that with you today. So let's get started. Okay, so we're going to get started with the Michaels items that I got. So now I usually get everything there is either if it's a 40% off or it has to be on sale. But I got this 2 packs of envelopes that they look like they're pretty good quality. They're not too flimsy or anything. And see, this craft one is a little bit more sturdy, so it's a pretty good quality. It's a pack of 50, and I think I got it for like $2 and change, so it was a pretty good deal. And then I also have this pack of white one, and the white one do feel a little bit more let me see. No, they're still pretty good quality. They feel pretty sturdy, like an average envelope, so it's not too thick. But I like the thickness of those craft ones. They are pretty good. So now I got a couple of paper packs here, and again, like I said, I've had them for a little while. Just been collecting things over the, I guess, last couple months. But I got this paper pack. It's got a lot of vintage looking sheets. You can see all of them here. So these are the thin paper Recollections brand, but you can use them for a lot of different things, either way. And then I got this one. This is from the Winter Wishes collection, or Winter Wishes time that they did. But you have these, they're beautiful embossed images, and some words here and there. But yeah, it's just a lot of little details that you could use for cards or for any other project. So I got that little pack. I also got, and this one was recently, maybe, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, but it's a set of little tags. They're actually pretty sturdy. That, if you see, they are kind of like chipboard. They're pretty thick, so I was thinking about making some projects with these. Yeah, some of them have a little decoration and stuff, but you can use things that you can stamp in them, or you make your own decoration. So I am going to be using those for that. To decorate. Just trying to put these things back together, otherwise I will forget to do that later. So, but you see back here you have all these other designs too. So so it looks like there's 60 pieces, so there's like 10 of each design. Pretty nice. So a couple of other things that I got that are kind of, well, I guess I'm not random, but I got this die. It was a Sizzix die, and they had this one for 50% off. Well, I used a 50% off coupon for this one. So it's a little basket that you make. It's a steel rule die, but that will work perfectly with my platinum machine. And then it's a couple of different things. I got some inks. And I think I had already shared a picture of all my inks in Instagram a while back, but trying to see. Make sure that's all the inks I have. So I did not have any VersaFine inks, so I got the Onyx Black and the Sepia one, or the vintage Sepia. To use, these are pretty good to use with watercolor. So I've been into watercoloring a lot lately, so this will come in very handy. I also got a StazOn black ink, and I think that this one you could use it to do it like it's more permanent, so you could use it into like if you do clear transparency, or if you do shaker cards, you could actually stamp with this one on. And I also got the opaque white. This one I'm not sure exactly what you use it for, but I did not have any white ink, so I grabbed it just in case. And then this one comes with a little refill or inker for when it runs out, so I know this is gonna last me a pretty good while. A couple of others that I got was these Letter It little ink cubes from Ranger, and the reason why I like them is because they're just so tiny and cute. I like smaller things. Now you can get more colors, obviously, because I don't have a lot of space. Well, I have space, but I don't have a lot of storage areas where I can put, keep a lot of inks. But these little ones are good to try out. And I also got this pack of distress inks. Now I do have some of the regular colors, but I didn't have any of the browns or anything. So the Vintage Photo, Walton Estate, Black Soot, and Antique Linen. So that's a pretty good one to use. Random areas, I got this washi tape from Recollections, and I think this one was in their like clearance aisle, but I thought it was pretty cute. It has this little shells, and it has this little mermaids and fish, so it's pretty neat. I like that. I love mermaids, so I thought I'd get that. I also got these two Jane Davenport pens. I have the fountain pen, the blue one, and I like how it writes. I've been using it for a little bit, so I said let's complete the collection and get all three, right? Why not? On this one they did have a sale, so they were like 30% off already, so that was a good deal for me to get them instead of paying the full price. Another thing that I got was this little Artist Loft palette knives. Now I have some embossing pastes that I wanted to use, and these ones are pretty, they're plastic, but they're pretty good for for like a starter pack. Now sometimes my kids do projects too, and I'll be giving some of them to them, and I'll just keep maybe the two, or this one is probably going to be the one I'll use the most. But I got that. And then, well, this one came off, but I had gotten this Recollections pen, and this is basically kind of like an embosser, but a distress resist pen. So you basically draw something on your page or your project, and when you do ink blending, this the pen that you use there, whatever design you created, is going to resist the ink. So that's going to be pretty neat. I have a whole bunch of stamps here also that I got to share, but I've been wanting to get this Copic Opaque White, and I was pretty surprised that they have it at Michael's. I got this online, so a lot of these items were purchased online mostly. Some I went in and picked them up myself, but this Copic Opaque White, I got it from the online page. And for the stamps, I have these two are also Jane Davenport stamps. So this one is pretty cute. Has the face and or the outline of the face, and then you can put these different expressions, different sets of eyes, noses, mouths. You can use those. And then this other one is smaller little like silhouette faces, so you can paint or draw the hair, or do different designs. So I got some like maybe mixed media project ideas that you can come up with this. Another thing that I like is I've been liking to look at is the stamp layering sets, and I was pretty pleased to see that that Michaels carries these ones as well. This one is a rose, and it has looks like 3 different layers, and the small one has 2, so you can use the solid stamp, and then there's a little bit more detail, and then the darker, so you can use that, a couple little sentiments, thanks, love, and hello, and it's a pretty writing, pretty script. And then I also got this one. Now I've seen that for a little while flamingos were pretty popular, and I, when I saw this set, I was like, oh, what a great idea, and get it at Michael's. This one has 3 layers. that you can stamp to use it, and it has some leaves and a pineapple, again with 3 layers as well. So this one is pretty neat. I'm excited to play with that. And I have a lot more stamps here, but I've been kind of obsessing or collecting doll stamps. So I got this Julie Nutting, and I think this is like tag stamps, so you can use it for the larger tags or mixed media projects. These are too large for cards, but you know, I thought it was pretty neat. So I got this one, and that one's called Dita doll. And then they have on this one a sample of, you know, how when it was colored, but you could also do paper piecing with them. And then this one is baby doll. Doesn't have any, but it's, you know, pretty cute, innocent. Then you have this one. It's called the Steffi doll. You know, pretty fancy. So that's those. Now I don't have any large alphabet stamps, and I saw this one from Recollections. I think it's pretty neat. It has a little bit of like a distressy look, so when you stamp, it's gonna be, these areas are gonna be missing, and you know, to create a distressed look. I like the distressed look in a lot of things, or vintage, old, so that will come in pretty handy for some projects. And then I also picked up some of this Tim Holtz Ideology little sayings. So it's a little notebook that has both black and white sentiments, and it looks like they're the same in the black or the white. You know, start doing the things you love. Different little sentiments that you could use for your cards, or maybe journaling as well. So is that something that I wanted to get into, or you know, to start doing it? I have a journal that I had gotten, so I'll do that. And you know, that one's pretty cool. And then I also saw this other one. So these are all kind of like stickers as well. They have different clippings, different words, different type of fonts. Tell the story of stars that glitter, or I dream of stars that glitter. That was pretty cool. So it has 295 stickers. So that's a whole lot of them. But yeah, those will last me a while. And then this is another one that I had gotten. Is a Halloween stamp for you know, these are mostly solid stamps that you could use. I'm sorry, excuse me, sorry about that. So you know, Halloween's gonna be coming up soon, before you know it, and I want to create some cards. I'm not big into making cards or giving out cards for Halloween, but I think it would be pretty cute for like a scrapbook page with the kids, you know, with their costumes. And then other Julie Nutting stamp sets that I got, it was these two. These are planner stamps. I don't really do a lot of planning, but sometimes I like to decorate. But I think these will be pretty good sizes for cards as well, so you could use those. These little sentiments are pretty small, but you could use it. So this one's called Holiday Bliss, and it has different things for different holidays. Springtime, Merry Christmas, make presents, Easter fun, St. Valentine's, perfect autumn date, happy Halloween, winter time. So it has, you know, basically for every single holiday, you have this little snowflakes, little flowers for, you know, you could use it even also for, I don't know, Mother's Day as well. You have little gifts and little cakes. It's so cute. And then the little pumpkin, a little stocking. So yeah, you have a lot of different things that you could use it for. Look at this tag, it's so cute. But yeah, you could use those for cards or planners. And then there's this other one. This is called Crafty Day. So it has a lot of like crafty sentiments or things. This is imagine, get creative, crop night, supply shopping. So you can put on your planner, you know, if there's a particular day you go buy supplies. Getting messy, play date, mixed media, so different things that you look, you know, that you do make something pretty today. I like this little splatter stamp. I think it's pretty cute. But yeah, so you have that one. And then another thing that I was pretty excited to see, that they had some Mama Elephant sets, and this one I did get it, and you know, obviously this one I did get it online because they didn't have it at the store, but I thought it was so cute. Look at this little reindeer, you know, this one with the antlers, and it just has you know, a couple of little sentiments, but it also comes with the dies, so that's a pretty great deal. So yeah, I'm looking forward to using this coming Christmas. And then another one that I've been looking at for a while was this Crazy Dog stamp set. Now there is a set that's larger. It has a lot more stamps, a lot more little different doggies, but I thought these ones were pretty cute. Again, this set comes with the dice as well, and then it also comes with an embossing folder, so you can emboss this little splatter design and, you know, put your little doggies there. Like the doggy made a mess, I don't know, but I like that they have the dice, so that's a pretty cool one too. And then they also had this one that's Crazy Birds, and same thing, this one has the three birds and the 3 dice, and just has a couple of words. And then the embossing folder for this one, it's like a little celebrating one, so it's got these little banners and stuff, so I think it'd be pretty cool to use it for like a birthday party or a birthday card, and you don't have to use them together with the stamp set that you got, you know. That's the good thing about it. But they're pretty simple images that you could have, you know, basically fussy cut them, but I like that they come with the dice, so that's pretty cool. And another thing I found was this other set that has a lot of different like accessories, I guess, that you could probably use, and you know, the sizes are pretty good to go with these little crazy dogs or crazy cats. Crazy cats, I'm sorry, there is a crazy cat set, but I'm not too big into cats, so I didn't get it, but maybe I'll get it later, I'm not sure yet. But you could use these ones, you know, for like Valentine's. They have the little birdie holding it. They have party hats that you can put on them, just regular hats, flowers, and it has, you know, different little sentiments. So a little birdie told me it was your birthday, just believe. And so it has Christmas, Halloween, 4th of July, Valentine's, Easter, that could be Mother's Day, Father's Day, you know, little hats or whatnot, birthday. Yeah, so this one, I thought it was pretty cool that they'll go together. And another kind of like random thing that I picked up was this little crease and curl. I sometimes make like little paper flowers, though I usually make smaller ones, not too big. But this little tool, you can use it to curl a piece of paper. So if you have a little strip of paper, you grab it and, let's see, curl them, or curl the flower petals when you're making them. You have a couple little tiny strips here that you could use. I'm not sure how it'll work, but kind of hold it and at the same time, and you know, that's the curl. So if you have like a thicker piece of paper that you're curling some let me see how this will work, curling the petals in a flower, curl them outside, or if you wanted to curl just like the corners. I'm not sure how you use this, but I don't know, that it was, you know, something random that I could pick up and give it a try. So see, if you just kind of have to keep working at it, I'll have to figure out how to do it, but you can give a little bit more dimension to your paper flowers when you use this little tool. So see, bent a little. So yeah, I'll have to practice with this thing and see how to use it exactly. But yeah, I thought it was a good thing to pick up. Sorry, I'm just kind of gonna put things if I haven't put them away. But the last but not least, I picked up this box of washi tape. I don't use washi tape a lot, but I thought this one was pretty cool because it's a pack that has basically a washi tape for every holiday that you can think of. So you have Christmas, all your Christmas washi tape here. You have Halloween, some like for Thanksgiving right here, or fall colors. Then you have Valentine's, obviously all pink. You have Easter, just some flowers, St. Patrick's, 4th of July with the stars and stuff. So you have here for New Year, birthday, and then the rest of these are birthdays. So it's a pretty good set, and looks like they all have a pretty good amount. Let's see if I can get one out. Pretty good amount of washi tape in there. I don't know that I'll use it much for decorating projects or whatnot. I sometimes use it to hold my dies in place with, but I thought it'd be pretty neat. It comes in this little box that's, I don't have to worry about storage or anything. It's not that big or anything, and it keeps them contained there pretty well. So another thing that I picked up was this journal, a creative journal from Dilutions, and I want to do some journaling work, and I was looking at it. The pages are pretty thick, so they will hold a lot of different things that you could use, maybe acrylic paint or your stamps, maybe do some stenciling, paper piecing or whatnot. So I picked up this book so I can work and do that stuff. And then another thing that I picked up from Michael's was this Spellbinders magnetic tool, pickup tool thing. So it's this it's like a little diamond. So what it is used for is to hold your dice. So you can put it on your table, and if you're working on a project, put them in there so that way you don't get them lost, or maybe like go around and pick up the things. Now, another thing that I thought it could be good for is sometimes when I sew, I use pins and they kind of get lost and I can't pick them up. So you put it there, it'll pick it up for you, so that way you can find any lost pins. I do have a baby that's crawling around now, so I want to make sure that none of that stuff is on the floor or anything. So, but another cool thing that I picked up from Michael's was this glass mat. Now, I only have a couple of mats and I don't use it much. I do have a glass mat that I was using for my memory slice, but that one I usually spray adhesive and put it there. But let me just open this up to show you. So I thought I could use this one to like mix different things or whatnot in there. So it's tempered glass and it's pretty good, pretty good size. So it's bigger than my new mat that I got, but yeah, so I got this glass mat, and this one I did get it with the 40% off coupon, so that was good. And then another thing that I have now, it's the things that I got from Joann. So this is, again with Joann, there's a few things that I got that I had ordered online, and others that I picked up at the store, but this is all the stuff that I got from there. And let me move them out of the side and show you real quick what they are. So for this one, I got this stamp set from Do Crafts. Now they have a lot of stamps that are pretty cute, so I got this one that has like little pencils, pens, a little note. So you could use it for like making teacher cards, or use it again in your planner, or I could use it for my journal, for journaling and whatnot. So I got those. And then there's a couple more other stamps. They're large stamps from Do Crafts, and this one has a lot of different sentiments. They don't really have a name. They're just called Essentials or Do Crafts Essentials. So I don't think that they have a specific name for each stamp set, but this one has different, like, I guess you could use this for like tags or labels. Amazing friend, bunches of love, happy birthday, best wishes, love, have an amazing day with lots of love to you always. So you can use them for like little tags, or maybe center of your card. But I thought these one were pretty cool. They have some little flowers, clusters that you could color in. I like coloring in images, so I thought those were pretty cool. And then this other one is also again with tags. I already used this one to make this little thank you cards that I was making, so I used it and put it in the center with like a little circle. But these are tags that you can use to stamp for different occasions on your special day. So you could use that for like a wedding, well, I mean, maybe even a birthday too, but happy birthday, celebrate specially for you with lots of love. So there's different little things handmade for you that you can put into your cards or your projects. And another one I picked up was this alphabet set. Now these are, you have uppercase and lowercase letters. And it's a pretty good size that you could put them in, to create your own custom sentiments. As you can see here, they put like Olivia's room and different little things that you can label and personalize by, maybe put in the person's name or whatnot. So those I got there from a couple of other things that I had gotten at Joann's was these other stamps. Actually, this one is not from Joann's. This is for a different haul that I was saving, but this is a Prima stamp that I got online off of this website called Blitsy.com. But I'll show you guys the goodies that I got from there later on. This was one of them, but this is what I got from Joann's. So they have a lot of these deep red cling stamps, and they're like cling mounted. This one's got like all these little bubbles, looks like water droplets. So I got that one, and then I got this other one is Stamp It Australia. So there's a friendship sentiments, has 13 different ones, and I like sometimes putting sentiments inside of a card. So it has different little sentiments of things from people, like quotes basically. But I thought those were fun, and I have those, and they're pretty good size. Another one that I got was this this clink stamp, and it looks like a background. It's a background stamp, like a distressed wood color. So I thought it would be pretty fun to create some projects with it. So I have that, and then this ones I took them out of the packaging that they were in. I'm gonna put them in a folder, but I was trying to see if they fit. So I have to figure that one out. Another one that I got is this one from Heidi Swap. I do have a lot of the other little like sentiments and whatnot for planner sentiments for Heidi Swap, and I like those. But I thought this one was pretty good. It's a background stamp, but it's got like this little writing and distress, like it looks old and weathered, and I thought it would be fun for like backgrounds on a journal project as well. Another one is this cute little bird from Whippersnapper Designs. It is a cling stamp, but it's pretty cute. I thought I like the little flowers, so they remind me of cherry blossoms. So the name of this one is Conway Twitty, and it's pretty cute. Another one that I got is this stamp set from Hero Arts, and it has this big hello word, pretty cute, and it also has the die that you can cut it out and use the die instead of the stamp. But you have a couple of the little words like you make me smile, you are my favorite, you brighten my day, sending you hugs, I love you, I miss you, thinking of you, just a note to say hello, beautiful, 3 size little hearts. So it's pretty fun little sentiment. And then the last stamp, I believe, is this. Oh no, there's another one here, but it's this stamp from Tim Holtz. And it's when I ordered it, I thought it was gonna be a bigger stamp, kind of like one of these background stamps, but it's actually a pretty small one. I didn't look at the dimensions, but it's okay. It's pretty cute too. It looks like this little movie film strip. Looks pretty cute, and then a clock, and it looks again like old, distressed, and weathered. So I thought that was pretty cute. And then the next one, it's this one from Inka Dinkadoo, or Inka Clinks. Inka Dinkadoo. Rubber stamp. It's a peacock. I like peacocks, but I know this one's not as detailed, so I'm not sure exactly how I'll stamp it to show if I wanted to do different colors. But I like the way that this one looks. It's pretty cute. I have a couple of ideas for this one. Other things that I got was stamp cleaning things. Now I already opened this one because I wanted to see what it was, but it's a stamp cleaner that has this like a felt thing that you can, you know, spray and scrub your stamps here to clean them up. So I thought, you know, my stamps do need some cleaning sometimes, and I thought I'd get it. It's from Hampton Art, but it's pretty cool to clean it up with. So I got these 2 stamp cleaners. I got the Ranger all-purpose stamp cleaner. It's a dabber one that you can just maybe put it on, and then I also got this stays on to spray. I believe this one will help to remove like permanent inks or clean up permanent inks. So I'm not sure exactly which one would be better, but I'm gonna try them both, and I'll let you know. Or if anybody knows which one works better, leave it in the comments below. I would appreciate it. At the moment, the only thing I use is baby wipes to clean my stamps, so that's why I said, let's grab a couple of different ones. And a couple of other things that I got. It's cutting stuff. Oh, I got this random little easel for put in a little canvas or a little calendar, so I thought it was pretty cute. I used to have this calendar that you put it on a little easel in, and I have an easel that my daughter gave me for I think it's for my birthday, and it's a little hard. I have it sitting up on my desk. So the other thing that I got is this finger loop detail knife that you can use to cut things, and it's like if you need to do some precision cutting. So I think that it would help a lot more if you're trying to do manual cutting in like inside of a stamp, if it has like a circle, or sometimes you have stamps that have like a section in the middle that if you use a die it doesn't cut it through. So I thought that this would be good to use. And I also grabbed they had all of cutting things on sale for I think they were all like 30% off or so. So I grabbed a couple, I grabbed this one and the cutting knife. So these are extra blades for my cutting board. So they do last you a very long time, and the ones I have, I've had it for a little while, but I said I'll pick those 2 up just in case. You never know if you'll need them again or need more. And then the other 2 pretty cool things that I got were this little tiny attacher from Tim Holtz. Again, this one was like 25% off already on sale, so I thought it was a pretty good deal. And it's got these the tiniest little staples. Obviously I picked up a little extra staples just in case. I think the stapler only comes with this little sample. It has twice as many, like 2 little rows, but I thought it would be pretty cute to add to your projects, to attach little embellishments and things like that. So I got that. And then last but not least, I got this Tim Holtz scissors. So I've heard really good things about them. These are the medium size. They have a pretty, like some that are pretty big there, the scissors, but then they also have the tiny ones. As far as tiny scissors right now, for especially when I do fussy cutting, I'm using these ones. There's our Westcut titanium, and there are what do you call it? They're like resistant with against adhesive, so non-stick. I'm sorry, they're non-stick, so they work pretty well when I cut. Also, like if I cut my foam squares or things like that, they don't stick to them, so I like those for that. And then I also have another pair of scissors that my husband had gotten me for regular cutting, and they're a Fiskars brand as well. So I'll be using those too, but I'm pretty excited about this haul. So again, this is about it for right now. I appreciate you stopping by, and I'm looking forward for another video. Thanks. Bye.